Hello everyone, today's June. Um, to any of those who have fathers who are departed, their energy is definitely with us today. And let's see what the cards are going to say today. Let's see what comes out in our messages, okay? So let's start off with a word of clarity from our Words of Clarity deck. Hey Julie, hey Champagne. So we're going to start off with a deck of my own creation. This is my own personal custom Words of Clarity deck. I have made them for several of you viewers, and I haven't mentioned it in a long time, but if you have your own Words of Clarity deck at home, please pull a card for us and let us know one card that you got at home that our viewers who are reading comments can see, and you all can add that into the reading intuitively. If I see it, I will mention it. If I don't see it, your brothers and sisters of humanity will. So let's see what's the word of clarity that wants to be spoken today. If you'd like your own Words of Clarity deck, all you got to do is go to my website, LPHtarot.com, and you can get one. Today's word of clarity is faith. Do you have faith? What do you have faith in? Hello, Angelique. Hello, Carol. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. We have faith coming out as our major word of clarity today. So that's an energy to embrace. It's important for us to embrace our faith. What do we believe in? Walk by faith, not by sight. What do we really feel for ourselves? What do we believe for ourselves? What is in our heart? What is in our spirit? Not just what we see. So let's see what's the underlying energy here. We have familial. So in regards to some family, keep the faith. You may not have the family circle around you as you would like on a family holiday like today, but keep the faith and trust that everything is working out, not only for yourself, but for everyone, for their highest, lightest, and brightest good, because that's how the universe works. That's how these things work, and if we can keep in that high vibration, faith is a very high vibration. Because faith is knowing that the things that are in our vortex, the things that we have created in in the way of the ethers, in a spiritual way, in a mystic way, in a powerful, energetic way, are, and that's just it. They are. And so, having faith, we don't worry about the hows so much. We worry about allowing. So for us today, there it is. Things coming full circle. Things coming full circle in regards to your solar plexus energy, which is your willpower, your determination, your drive, your I can ability, your knowing of your abilities. So this is asking us to have faith in what we know we can do, have faith in our power, have faith in our energy, know that things are coming to full circle, and have faith and wait and see how that develops for us. The bottom of the deck here is the truck. It's letting us know that things are coming through really quickly. If you have some quote unquote fires to put out today, you'll have all the tools you need sitting in your energy center, in your power center. So if something were to come up, you would definitely have the right actions and the skills and the abilities to handle whatever came up. So whatever is going on in your life at this time, you definitely have that. The fire truck is also assistance that's coming in quickly to support. So what I see is as we step fully into our power, instead of dilly-dallying around the edges of it, then there's a strong support from the universe that is being provided and allowed for us in this place of, hey, Is that what you want to do? Let us help you ground that. Let us help you bring that to fruition. So I definitely feel this is a very energetic support spiritually, but I also feel like there's something you want to accomplish that you have a vision of. And for somebody, you're going to have some family come in and say, hey, I can help in this way. I can help in that way. I can provide this or that to assist. This is the skills that I have. So for somebody, this is actual like family support coming in for you today. I don't know what this is. I do get the energy of somebody who, you know, you're going through some real sadness because you did experience the loss of a loved one. And for somebody, you lost your father. We know one of our family members lost their grandfather. And I feel like with all that, you're going to be getting some support from some family members who know what you've been going through, and they just want to be here to support you and allow that. Meanwhile, today's a great day to get out in the sun for a minute. Get outside in the sun. If you can get outside for 15 minutes, that's great. But get out there as much as you can. And while you're there, just meditate on the power of the sun. Think about how powerful it is. Hey, Jasmine. Think about my story about the kimchi. If you haven't heard my story about the kimchi, my mother was from South Korea. And so Julie is soaking in the sun right now. I love it. My mother was from South Korea, and so we do eat kimchi in my house. And ever since I was young, she would say, you know, if you happened to lose some kimchi onto something, you could put it outside, or like, for example, when she would chop it up, it would leave this orange stain from all the chili in it right into the cutting board. And so the only way she could clear it up was to set it outside in the sun. The only thing that would take away a kimchi stain, and it will do it in about an hour, is the power of the sun. So get out in the sun and remember the kimchi story, because if the sun can do that to kimchi, what can it do to you? If the sun can do that to a kimchi stain, what healing and what cleansing can this do for you? Okay? So, the situation right now and spiritually for us is the moon. It says confront. So spiritually, we're confronting some of our shadows. Spiritually, we're confronting some of our situations from the past. And the challenge is the balancing, emotional balance. So something that we want to bear in mind is to take advantage of the opportunity. Don't allow the opportunity to pass you. How can we have the balance? What will help us? What helps us is sharing the love. So our spiritual balance will be intensified if we can, first off, take the opportunity to balance ourselves in our own. Remember, yeah, you may be looking for soulmates out there and stuff, but the real soulmate you have is within. It is not an external energy. It is within you. You are your highest, lightest, and brightest level of soulmate. So if you can connect that, then you'll be able to open up all sorts of opportunities, and you'll be able to receive so much more. You'll be ready to accept more. And this is going to, you know, help when you are willing to give, because what you put out comes back multiplied. Sometimes it comes back multiplied times 10. Sometimes it comes back multiplied times 100. But I do feel, for the most part, it's like a 1 with some zeros after it. How many? That's how I've experienced this energy. Please comment on how it's different for you. Let's see what we're being brought to. What are we being brought to? What is the most likely outcome for us in our physical world for doing this spiritual work? What do we get in our physical world as a result of doing spiritual work? Let's just go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I see Stone. I don't know if he's still in the room. That's nice that you've turned into the channel. Let's see. What is it that we get? What is our reward? What is the most likely outcome in our physical reality from it? Accepting the spiritual challenge of balancing and being the love that we seek for ourselves, of self-love, really. What we get is giving and receiving. Look at that. It says if you're willing to give to yourself, you'll find that others are willing to give to yourself. The world, the physical world around you will be more in harmony. You'll see more hands open to give to you. If you're willing to do this work, we will see more open palms with more beautiful gifts inside of them, because remember, what we put out comes back to us. And so to be in harmony with our physical world, and I love to be, let me go back to what I was saying. To be in harmony with our physical world requires an internal harmony. So this is just confirmation that by harmonizing internally, we take that opportunity and share love. And I asked for how is this reflected in our physical world, and we get the most physical suit. The red cards in this deck represent pentacles, and those are the taste, touch, feel things in our lives. So somebody will actually be getting some literal physical gifts from doing this work, this spiritual work. But overall, we will see a world that is more prone to providing us these opportunities and giving a harmonious existence with us. There'll be more balance. The underlying support here is spread your wings. It's the Two of Wands. It's saying take an option to see how far you can go. There's so much more on your path for you, but you've got to allow yourself to go and experience it. And again, the two, reflecting back to this two over here, is saying make sure you realize that the only real ride or die you're ever going to have in this life is yourself. So love yourself. What mean things have you said to yourself lately? And how can you replace those mean thoughts with something better, like, oh, I'm not good enough. I'm too fat. My hair is too short. I'm not pretty. I got a scar. I got burned. I'm not happy. I don't know. I haven't had. I haven't experienced. I don't have. All of those things are not beneficial to us. We want to look on, I have, this is what I've accomplished. I'm successful this way. This is what makes me unique. This is why I'm beautiful. And you know what? This is what I do have. It doesn't matter how much of it I have, but this is what I do have. And the more we can do that, it's changing our actions. This is a Wands card. For me, Wands are about actions. This is changing our actions to move in a lighter direction. You see that light at the end of that path there? But do you see how the whole path is lit up and iridescent? Yeah. This is a decision to move on a lighter path with a brighter destination. Okay? And I got that this ball of light over there, regardless of what they intended, that is the path brightening. The further you go down that path in that way, the path becomes brighter and brighter and brighter, so much that it looks like it's radiating a ball of light, just like the sun energy and our solar plexus. And this is also us taking our chance to stand in our power. So let's see what's going on with our financial flow today. Let's see what's going on with our money. Because I want money, lots and lots of money. I want to fly in the sky. I said, I want money, lots and lots of money. I don't know what I will buy. I said, I want money, lots and lots of money. Spend it all up, I'm gonna try. Yeah, it's not about getting money necessarily to keep it all. Yes, it's okay to keep a percentage of it for yourself, but money is on a flow is something that's coming through to me in my channeled singing of a song that I don't really know. I just kind of remember the tune of it. And so, money is on a flow. You want to bring it in, you got to let it go, baby. You can't just stop the flow, because what happens is you'll end up in stagnant waters. In stagnant waters, things don't move, nothing grows, everything starts to die. You begin to build up moldiness, and I don't know what the rest of those names of I can't think of it, that green slimy sludge that sits on the edge in a little tiny pool where water doesn't move. Ew. Can we just say ew? It's fish food. That's great. It serves its purpose. But we don't want to be fish food, do we? We don't want our financial flow to be fish food. So let's see what's going on with our financial flow today. What is the situation with our financial flow today, love source God? There it is. The star. The star, for some, you may feel that your star is in reverse. You may feel that you're not receiving the guidance and the information. But I do feel that most of us are really knowing that our financials are going through a healing. For somebody, there is an Aquarius person that you've been dealing with financially, and some information is going to come out about that. So let's see what is needed in this situation. With the next card, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So what we need in this situation is to be grounded, determined, persistent, consistent, honest, loyal, and upright. So if we are trying to build our financial flow, it's important that we respect it and nurture it and love it. And if we spew negativity, if we spew dark energy over it, that's not going to bring more life there. It will have an opposite effect. So we want to speak out blessings over our money. And it's also saying that you've been guided to the place you're at. It may feel slow in coming, and things may feel like they're not moving as quickly as you would like them to. However, you're right where you need to be. This is where you've been guided to be, so don't give up. Hold on to your love. Yes, hold on to your goal. Hold on to your focus. What is it that you love? Keep going back to that, because that's something that's important for us. What's going to help you to increase your financial flow in this situation? What is going to help us all to increase our financial flow in this situation where, you know, where there's, I mean, this is a walking away because something just isn't working out, and you're like, I'm going to leave all those emotions right where they were. Well, this is you continuing to get emotional again about what you've been doing. And that's what it's like. This is an injection of new life into however you've been earning your financial flow. Let's see what's the best course of action. What will help us? What is the advice for us? Here we go. Five of Wands in reverse. The Five of Wands upright. This is all about battling, competition, and conflict. But when we go in reverse, it's saying don't worry about the competition, because there is no competition. It's saying you've already come through the hardest part of it all, so keep moving forward. You're going to get what you want, and let's see how is this going to be reflected in our physical world regarding our financial flow if we follow this advice to don't think about who else is challenging you. I mean, they can't really get to you. They can't touch you until you bring that in by focusing on that place, on them, on their situation. What you get if you honor this is you find that you are the magician. You have the ability to pull money from using your energy. You get together all four elements of yourself: your swords, your cups, your pentacles, and your wands. Your swords are your thoughts, your ideas. Your cups are your emotions. Your pentacles are your actual physical resources. And your wands are your actions. You combine all of those and you find the money comes and flows. And this is a power that you sustain. So that it doesn't matter what the external forces are. Don't worry about the external forces. What's the underlying energy here? We have the Three of Wands. There are some things you're expecting in your financial flow. It looks like if we can follow this advice of not to get into the worrying and not to get into the drama, it's going to come in just fine. That's what I see. You're going to be able to bring down to earth the things that you were expecting, waiting on, working on, building up. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, let's see what we're going to get in regards to our couples relationships. So if you're in a coupled relationship, what's the situation they have going on is going to be the first card out. Then we'll deal with what's challenging you. And then we'll look at some advice. Okay, so let's see. What are the messages for our coupled viewers today, Lesser Scott? I'm using the Housewives Tarot. The last deck I used here is the Radiant Rider-Waite, and the one before that is John Holland's Psychic Tarot from the Heart. Ooh. I do want to also say that I have some flashcard decks available. If you would like one, get with me. Yes, there's a price attached to them, so just get with me if you want a flashcard deck, okay? I have 2 available right now. And it will include all 144 cards, just like mine does, okay? So let's see, what is the message for our couples today, Lesser Scott? What is going on? What is their physical experience for couples today? What are they experiencing? What do we want to say? So what's the main situation for our couple viewers today? To all of our new viewers, thank you so much for choosing to check out what we got going on here for you. And to those who are returning, we appreciate your continued loyalty. We have some very faithful viewers. And as these energies continue shifting, as we get deeper and deeper into this age of Aquarius, I do believe that we're going to have more and more people interested in these spiritual energies as a result, because I feel like that's like the leading energy for humanity right now. Get in touch with your spiritual self, and this is one of the ways that we immediately recognize and resonate towards is using tools. Just like we like our computers and our phones and spatulas and crowbars and yes, I'm thinking of somebody changing tires, not violence. That's funny. Okay, so couples, the Wheel of Fortune is coming up, and for somebody you're feeling like you're trying to stop something from ending. Let's see what this is, what's going on with this. I do feel like there's a couple who feels maybe like their most fortunate time is over. It's like all the fresh love, all that lovey-dovey romance. And I just hear Bretton Wood, lovey-dovey type of love. Okay, it just feels like that stuff is so far behind you and you're like, oh my gosh, how do I get it back? So let's see, what's the challenge? If that's the situation, if that's how you really feel, that in itself is a challenge. But let's see what's going on, because I do feel like something wants to come to an end, or you want to bring an end about to something. The challenge is the King of Cups. A Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces masculine energy is a challenge for you. I feel like there's a couple here, and this lady is not sure she wants to stay with this guy, and it may be because he is drinking a lot right now. I feel also that somebody one of the partners kind of fell off the bandwagon a little bit. Let's see what's the advice in this. I also see the challenge is that you actually really love this person and you don't want to live without this person. And I'm hearing the song, I can't live without you. How's it go? Bring the song back. I can't live if living is without you. I can't live. Is it good? I don't know the lyrics to the song. I'm hearing it spiritually. But I hope you know what I'm talking about. Because for somebody, that song, like you may be listening to it right now. Let's see. Okay, so first, let's see what is something you need to know about the situation. Because 2 fell out when I asked for advice. So I immediately picked out that we needed those 2 more cards. So let's see what's something we need to know for this first card is the Knight of Wands. what you need to know is some big change is going to come in. Like, you're going to get something you asked for, and there will be a breakthrough. And the advice for us is to heal this pain. What is this pain that's lingering in your relationship? It's causing you to not feel secure there and feel a question about your partner, but saying that you can heal this. You can heal this pain. The Three of Swords is in reverse. The Three of Swords in reverse is letting me know that you've been through something that was heartbreaking, that made you cry, something that hurt your feelings. And because it's in reverse, it's saying you can really heal from this situation. That the ability to shift the energy here is truly yours. And so, let's see what you're being brought to. Let's see what you're being brought to. What is the most likely physical outcome for this couple if they follow this advice, which is to heal the pain? There was something that you learned, and for somebody this may be like you think you want to end, because if you were wondering if your partner has gone out and cheated and they're keeping it from you, I feel like you already know that they have, but I feel like it doesn't matter. You want to forgive them and heal this anyways. That is very strong. And for those of you who don't resonate with that, like, that's okay. Move on. Move on. But there's somebody who wants to heal this, and they need to know that it's okay for them to want to heal this. What I will say is, having been the wife who was cheated on at one point, please remember that by choosing to stay in this relationship, you're saying you're going to get over the shit, which means that it's bad on you if you keep bringing it up over and over again. So how can you heal this? Relationship is going to be big, but let's see what's the most likely outcome right now. We have the Hermit, and the Hermit is in reverse. So now we have this reading hinged in between bookends that are the 9 and the 10 major arcana. I feel like you're going to come on out. Like, you're going to come on out with what's really in your heart. And you're going to receive. I feel like what you're going to get is the idea that I need to just go on ahead and nurture myself and what really works best for me. And so I do feel like somebody's going to make a decision, and it may be because of this little conversation we had. For some of you, it will definitely be because of this little conversation we're having. Who are you? What's going on? It's going to be okay, though. And I feel like after some deep thought, you will see that even if you don't leave now, this is like the writing on the wall with this 9 right here. And I do feel that for the most part, you're going to be withdrawn into yourself a lot more if you do choose to stay in this relationship, because you won't know where you can really open up to this person after you felt some betrayal for them. But I do also feel another partnership here where you've had a tough go of it lately. Things have felt like they've been working against your favor, and there's some emotions that are coming up. Maybe it's because somebody's drinking too much or some other habit too much. But what you need to know is there is a breakthrough. There's some determination. For this person, I feel like these 2 cards are representing your partner, if this part resonates to you. And I feel like you're going to be surprised to find out that what hurt you so much, this person has done the work, and they really are changing. It's not, and this is not somebody coming back. This is not somebody new. This is somebody who's been in an established, committed relationship. So if y'all ain't already married, y'all sure do live like you are. So don't get it twisted. This message, this part of this, that's what that's about. Let's see what's the underlying energy. We have the Death card at the base. Hey girl, I see Wendy. All right, so with the Death card at the base for these couples, this is a total transition. So if your partner is the one who's actually making changes, it's because they went through something maybe you said the right thing. Maybe in their experience, they learned a very important lesson. Whatever it was a pivotal change. It caused a total transformation. And the way they did things, that's dead. It's over. It's not coming back no more. For somebody else, you are, I see you ready to make a move and move on from this, because for somebody, you're dealing with the Scorpio. There's definitely Scorpio energy here for somebody. And you say, I don't know if I could allow myself to indulge in the sensual pleasures in this relationship anymore, because I know what was done in the past. I know what was done in the past. And the only way I can heal this is to go on and just nurture myself and worry about myself and stop feeding other persons and stop feeding this relationship for now. And you will, there's two people, there's two different scenarios here. Are you in the relationship? Who are you? Are you in the relationship that's going to heal and stay together, or are you in the relationship that's done and over? Because I see both of them here, and they're two strikingly different stories. So obviously this couple is for at least two people watching. Let's see what's going on for singles. Who are you though? What's going on? Let us know. Are you the couple person who is moving on, or are you the couple person who is healing a relationship? Which are you? And for somebody, this, again, I feel like the healing relationship, maybe it wasn't actual cheating. Maybe they did something behind your back financially, is a big possibility too. That if you chose to stay, it wasn't because it was a sexual deceit or heartbreak. It was because they let go and spent some financial flow without including you in that decision, and that was heartbreaking for you. Or for somebody else, there was a Scorpio person who was just not forthcoming with their financial flow. They didn't tell you what they had going on. They allowed you to believe it was something else, and the truth came out. And now there's a chance for breakthrough. There's some pain there because you didn't expect that this person would ever keep this information from you. But you found out, and now what are you going to do with it? Are you going to heal this relationship and allow trust to come back in or not? So, single people, the situation is the Ten of Swords. The challenge is the Eight of Swords. So the situation is something is done. Something has reached its final, and it's like you know it's done, but the challenge is you can't stop thinking about it. With the Eight of Swords, it keeps floating around your mind. So what's something you need to know about why this keeps floating around your mind is Temperance. What you need to know is it's time for you to chill the heck out. Chillax. This is about you transmuting energies, and that's where you're at right now. You're in a place where you're transmuting energies, so you're creating a shift in your world. You're being the alchemist. You're the magician. You're being the alchemist. You're changing and shifting the way things are done. What's some advice for singles? Also, you are looking at something that is done and over with, and something you need to know is there's an actual true soulmate twin flame type relationship available for you. You ain't seen it yet, but it's there. Hey, Demetri. We have the advice is the King of Wands. So again, for somebody, there's a Sagittarius person. For somebody else, this is saying whatever you're worried about will come full circle in Sagittarius time. When you're in the time of Sagittarius, you're going to see something in regards to your romantic life that comes through for you. Also, this is saying focus more on your self-improvement. Focus more on what habits you're indulging in. Focus more on your business and your financial pursuits at this time. That's what behooves you. This is about your expanding your energy and how you're going to use your energy. And this is also saying which way do you want your energy to flow, because where your focus goes, energy flows, and then manifestations grow and things come to fruition. So Is this really what you want to be looking at? This what you keep wrapping your head around, where you're stuck in your mind and you just keep thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it? What you get if we follow this advice, what we get is the Knight of Swords. So what we get following this advice is we get the advancement. We get to, first off, things happen quickly. Things will happen, shift very quickly in our world if we can change our point of focus. Instead of focusing on love lost, on what's gone, focusing on what power we have and how awesome we are for bringing ourselves to this place where the ground is fertile and fresh to build new relationships. And I see somebody moving to you really quickly. I want to pull one more clarifying card and show me, who is this person moving quickly? Who is this person moving quickly towards us? Single people for doing this work. Show me, who is this? I am feeling like this is something that, this is that soulmates, twin flame type of relationship that's coming in. And it's arriving. Good things are arriving for us every day. This is a coming together. Yeah, it's going to be a celebration. When you meet this person, it's going to feel real good. That's what I do know. You may be out socializing. You may be just enjoying life when you bump into this person, when they come into your life, whatever, however they present themselves to you. It's going to be a joyful union. The underlying support at the bottom of the deck is the Fool card. So keep your glass half full if it's only half, or fill the thing up and overflow it. Can you do that? We talk about doing that on this channel, and we've discussed several different ways that we can do that. So the Fool is here to let us know that we're at a place of new beginning, man. What are we going to do with this energy? Can we trust our way through this? Can we exhibit our faith through this? Can we stand in our power as we go through this? Because we have the support of all of our spiritual family, the angels, the energies, the loved ones, the ancestors that you didn't even know existed. They're all supporting. They're coming in to bring in these changes for us. So those are our free tarot readings for everybody. If you want to purchase raffle tickets for our radical raffle reading, they are $1 each. If you put your purchase up now on Facebook or YouTube, you might get in for today's reading. If you do it while I'm in that, then guess what? You'll be in for tomorrow's reading. But whenever you do it, I'll throw your tickets in the bucket. You are allowed to give me one word subject matter requests for your readings, and I'll put those onto the ticket. If you give me different ones, I'll just spread them evenly throughout your tickets. But if you want to also donate tickets to some of the other family members on the channel, that's also welcome. We've had several people win readings that have shocked and surprised them because their brothers or sisters have purchased tickets here on the channel and put their name on them. So that's been really fun. And you know, it's been Sherry's channel for about a week. So hey, Sherry baby. So Sherry baby, let's see if you're gonna win again today, or if it's somebody else's turn, because I did say, you know, I would love to see more names in our bucket. How many tickets can you buy? Can you buy one? Can you spare $1 to get your name in the bucket for a free reading live on my channel, and to support for all the free readings that I give to you all month long? I mean, I read every day, plus other stuff also on the side as far as additional zodiac sign readings and such. I give so much to this channel. How much can you give financially? Because, I mean, you know, I don't know what you do, but I might not need that, and it might be hard to ship me cakes from New Zealand and jewelry from Australia and such. You know, bartering is awesome. It's just not always sensible because so many times we are not living right next to each other. So that's where money comes in really nice and handy. All right, I'm going to close these cards up, and then we're going to pull out today's winner for the Radical Raffle reading, okay? So let's see what we got. We have tickets in here. I'll give them a good shake. This will not be dumped until the end of the last reading of the month, and then we start over again on the 1st. Okay, here's our winner today. We have Carrie Friday. Congratulations, you got the win today, Carrie. We're going to do a reading regarding your career as you requested. So let's see what we got coming out for you in regards to your career, Carrie. I'm going to use my Mother Peace Round Tarot deck for you. Aw, Sherry, thank you, love. She says I'm one of her angels and she loves me. I love you too, Sherry. I'm happy that I can be that for you. Thank you for allowing me to be an angel in your life, because I have a lot of angels in my life and they're awesome to have. And if I can be that for you, I'm happy to do it. I'm so happy to do that for you. Okay. What is the message for Carrie regarding her career, Love Source God? Okay. All right. So I'm getting that we're going to do 3 cards for Carrie for her little reading real quick. I was going to do 1, but God, Spirit, Love Source God said, do 3. Hold on, I need more room to spread these cards out. These cards spread so beautifully. I love this deck. This was the one that I saw when I went to do Keisha Cole's nails at the Wynn Hotel and Casino for New Year's Eve. This was part of my New Year magic that is still lingering, and Miracle June, like Lee says. Okay, so the situation in regards to your career, the challenge, and your outcome. Okay. The bottom of the deck is the Priestess of Wands. So I feel like you're in a creative career of sorts. And I feel like you're ready to do some more creating. I feel like there's this energy in you that makes you want to get up and move and do something a little bit different. But let's see where you're at in your career. We have the Daughter of Cups. So in your career, I feel that you are very lighthearted about it. It's like, it's kind of fun. It's kind of easy. It's not terribly challenging. I do feel like you get to socialize a lot and speak to a lot of people in your career. The challenge that we have for you is the Two of Swords. There's a decision for you to make. And I feel like this decision that's coming up for you to make is because you have this Queen. Oh my God. So Carrie says she's painting oil as I speak. I love this because this Queen of Wands, I love that, Carrie. Thank you for throwing that in there. I love that this Queen of Wands here, though, is part of why you have this important decision to make. Because this Queen of Wands, like, she is the fire queen, right? So she is passionate and creative. And she is the painter. She's the artist. She's the designer. She's the dancer. She's all of that. But then at the same time, this Daughter of Cups energy is that very intuitive energy. Now what's going on, though, is you're being brought to this place of decision. And I do feel that it is because of a difference in the way you're doing things. It's like you want to, I feel like you'd really like to make a shift in what you're being called to with this at the base, is to make a shift into being more artsy in your pursuit, to being more expressive in that way. And I feel like your energy is pulling for more time in that way. What's the most likely outcome? We have the Three of Cups. So I feel like you're definitely going to be really happy with the decision that you make. Let's see some clarity that will help. What will help Carrie make her decision? What do I need to say to Carrie that will help her make her decisions in regards to her career? What do I have to say to Carrie? And I'm going to use the mini deck. And I'm just going to take them whenever they're ready to come out. Okay, well, this one flips over. So, Carrie, the Eight of Swords coming out. So what will help you is to, first off, this is the Eight of Swords. So it's a mental prison, right? But a mental prison, is it a bad thing when you're focused on a goal? Is it a bad thing when it's something that really matters to you and you keep on trying different ways until you have that breakthrough? So I do feel like some of this is you're in your mind a lot, but are the thoughts that you're having breakthrough thoughts? And the points of focus that you're going, are they breakthrough, or are they limiting? Are you blocking yourself in with your ideas, saying, oh, there's no way I could ever make such a great living at only selling paintings or only doing my creative and spiritual things. I need to have a job to pay my bills. Those are limiting beliefs. Does that have to be true for you? No, it really doesn't. Let's see what's some advice in regards to this. Let's see what's some advice in regards to this. Okay, advice. Six of Wands. Again, that creative energy. Six of Wands is recognition, advice, and success. So what I'm hearing is, for you, it's time for you to really explode your creative possibilities and surround yourself with words, thoughts, reminders of all the great accomplishments that you have, of all the things that you thought weren't going to work out. And I'm here for you. Honor yourself. Honor yourself. What do you do that honors you the most? That makes you feel the most pride in what you're putting out. That makes you feel the most accomplishment, success in what you're putting out. And what do you want to be recognized for? When all we have left of you is a name, Carrie Friday, plus the work you left, what do you want that to be? That's very important. Something that's going to help Carrie. What is something that's going to help Carrie in this situation? Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm getting that this is the one. And then these, I don't know why I need those, but I need those. I think they're clarifying that. Okay, got it. All right, so the world. Okay, what's going to help you is bring an end to something, baby. Take the world in the palm of your hands and dance the dance with the world. Let the universe show you how much support it has for your dreams and your ideas and your ambitions and your creative talents. An ending. What is this ending? The Daughter of Cups is ending. The old career is ending. Oh my God. The Daughter of Wands. This is the daughter of this suit. Is saying you're going to break free, bust loose. I'm busting loose. I don't know who sings that song, but I'm hearing I'm busting loose. Oh my gosh. And this is a bonus. So yeah, I do feel like for you, there's a shift. If it's not like the actual career itself ending, because I feel like there's something off in my, I feel like I'm not seeing something as clearly as I could be, but what I'm getting is this is a major shift, because this is the same as where we're starting out with, okay? And so I feel that you're going to first off, explode in this spiritual pursuit, explode in this beauty business thing that you love, this what is coming through your spirit and your senses, your downloads and all of that. Because see, in these cards you have the water coming down, so you're being nourished in this way. Yeah. And also in that, I feel that, you know, you're going to go from a very, from a calm and joy to more active. I feel like it's going to go more active for you with this Daughter of Wands. I feel like you've been bathing in the idea of something, of this ending. There's an ending that you've been bathing in the idea of. You've been saying, well, let me just wait and see what comes to me about this here before I make this decision. Now, the action will come to you. The action of what you want to do, you will make that decision, and it's going to pull full through. You're going to be really, really happy. So in regards to this, what you need to know is what you've been waiting for is about time for delivery, dear. Okay? Let me go back and read some of the comments, because I know you were commenting while I was reading and I kept catching like it disappearing. So let me just see what you have to say. Okay. So Carrie Friday says, I'm oil painting as you speak, however, been seriously in solitude. Nonprofit biz, shipping container urban farms for inner city food for inner city food desserts. Okay, been researching anyways. Beauty biz. I make my own skin care and bath products forever. Never considered selling them. Yeah, that's totally... Hello, bath. You've been bathing in it. Hello, girl. You've been bathing in it. Hello. There's going to be a decision. Oh, thank you for sharing those details, because when you share those little details with my consciousness, it helps me understand what my intuition is receiving more in a conscious way. Yeah, so now it's like sharing. Yeah, you're going to make a decision to share. The bathing products, you'll make an important decision to share. How's that? You're going to make an important decision to share and give the world your bathing products so that they can feel the vibrancy and energy that you do. And they're going to recognize how amazing your products are. So you blocked yourself in with that. You didn't see that this was something that you could do. It wasn't on your mind, but this was something that you were pregnant with, so now it's time for it to come out and meet the world. Okay, Carrie, I hope you enjoyed your $1 radical raffle reading, because I sure did. I don't see anybody else putting up radical raffle reading money right now, so if you want to get your name in the drawing, I don't know how this is gonna go and unfold, but the website where you can go purchase your tickets is LPHtarot.com. If you would like a personal consultation with me, you see the samplings of how I read on this channel here, and I would love to read for you in regards to your own situation. The more information you give me, the more that you give my conscious mind to work with my intuition. This is a dance of the spiritual and the physical, isn't it? Isn't that what life is all about? Dancing with the spiritual and the physical? Yes, because you got to have a faith. I got to have a faith. Baby, I love it when you touch my body. Yep. Okay, so look. These are my words of clarity deck. This is my, you have bath soaps. This is me. This is my thing. Like, I wanted to draw a tarot deck, and I ended up getting these downloads for words, and so God just said, write it down and throw it, write it down and throw it, and I just did that for a good hour, and I came up with all these cards. This is my original words of clarity deck. So some of my readers, this is one of the newer cards that I put in. Some of my viewers on the channel like to read or want to be able to read, but sometimes dealing with a word is easier than dealing with the whole visual of the tarot. So if you would like one of these, they are channeled just for you. I will ask Love Source God for the words that need to come through in your personal custom words of clarity deck. I'll channel them Spitfire. I learned to do that on a separate sheet of paper. And then I would design each card based off of the word that I downloaded for you. So they are for sale, and that is, well, I have the ability, time, and energy to do them for you. So if you would love one of these, go to my website at lphtarot.com and click on the Custom Words of Clarity deck. Oh, Lauren, are you purchasing your Radical Raffle reading tickets right now live on my channel, dear? Did you catch me right before I end? What subjects would you like me to write on your 10 tickets, Lauren? Let me know, my dear. I'll do it right now while you're sitting here. Let's see what else I got going on here. Wendy also said something. I wanted to go back and read Wendy's comment. She, in regards to Carrie's reading, she said, I resonate at this moment. I'm making a wedding gift through art for someone. I love drawing versus corporate. So see, she's also in the place where she's wanting to get out of that whole corporate mentality. Okay, so let me see if Lauren has said. She's like 5 raffle and 5 for you. Okay, thank you, love. I appreciate that. Do you want me to put a certain subject matter of life on here so that I'll know to read those areas of your life for you, Lauren? Let me know. And I'll just write these out right now while I'm right here. I'll put Lauren Sag. Lauren. Love and career. Okay, so this one will be love. This one will be career. And so you see how I do the tickets. If you want to get some, you can put your donation up while I'm live here, or you can send it later. And then just stay tuned and tapped and turned on to this channel and see if your name is drawn. Being tuned and tapped and turned on means if you're on Facebook, you're following and you're getting notifications. It also means that if you're on YouTube, you are subscribed to my channel and you have tapped the notification bell so that you can be informed when I go live on the channel and be present for the reading. Now, something really interesting happens when you like or follow this channel and when you subscribe and tap the bell. When you get tuned in, tapped, and turned into this channel, what happens is you send a conscious signal to the universe that says, I'm going to watch this channel. I would like to get some of my downloads from here. I would like to receive messages through Melinda NailFanatic on the Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot channel. And so that's where my general messages start to feel more personal. And some of you other ones who are in the chat room can totally vouch for that. We've experienced it, we've seen it, and we're like, oh my God, we cannot make this shit up. Because we have this magical stuff happening all the time. So, on this channel, we ground ourselves in love, peace, and happiness. We do our spiritual messages, and then we go out into the world, and we sprinkle it with love, and peace, and happiness, and laughters, and bliss, and all of this. I absolutely love and adore the part of me that is aligned with you. Thank you so much, guys. You just shower me with love with all your words, and I'm so happy that I can be here to hear them. I'll be back again tomorrow with another reading. Also, if you're in Vegas and you want to do the sound bath this evening at 5, let me know. I know that time is approaching. I've been enjoying my day, and I'm looking forward to that sound bath at 5. And you can get a hold of me. You know how to reach me. I will be back. My website is LPHtarot.com. That's LPHtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and